So dig this. You don't pay homage to nobody. This is what I can't understand. But when they say you're supposed to tithe 10%, what does that mean? Do a good deed, a good service, like he told the Jesus or Isa, aka Jesus, told this young rich guy that wanted to follow him, go out and sell everything and give it to the poor. The rich guy say, I can't do that. Jesus say, well, another spot he said, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? Like, it was a reason why the Indians, the Indians they didn't dig gold. They had gold on their territory where they was dwelling. And when the Caucasian came, he kept moving the Indians because he dug gold. He was crazy about gold and silver and precious metal because the Caucasian, he's not a godly man. He's a devilish man. You see, real people of God. See, when you say, "Well, I'm a child of God," and if you was, you wouldn't be bowing down to these crazy laws. You wouldn't even be impoverished. You wouldn't be poor, but you think poor. You don't know who you really are, and you had to be conditioned. Your brain had to be operated on, dissected and conditioned for the majority of people acting the way they acting. It ain't getting no better. You know, when did you have, name a time in history when children went to school and then someone comes to the school with a weapon and just start killing up all the children? Name a time when people had children in their car and it's 100 degrees outside and they leave the kids in the car, the children in the car, running to the store to get some or go somewhere, take care of some business, and leave the kids in the hot car to suffocate. When have you see parents or anybody backing out the driveway, don't see the child, run over the child and kill the child? When have you seen children catch stray bullets? When have you seen children getting high, ODing off of drugs and becoming junkies, committing suicide? When children start committing suicide? You know, because of bully. They scared to fight back. You know. I mean, the black man didn't have jails in his culture. He didn't have a mayor. He didn't have a president. I mean, elders governed the village, and they did their thing different, man. And They've been on the planet for millions and millions of years, and if they had diseases, what they call a witch doctor, he wasn't a witch doctor, but this is what the white man called it. A witch doctor would heal, and the white man came with his so-called medicine, and now you got uh, Medicare, you got Blue Cross Blue Shield, and if you ain't got it, you better not go to the hospital. You better not get sick. You better not get ran over by a truck. You know. See, you living in a world where you got to pay tribute to Caesar, to the mafia. That's how the mafia works. When they get what they call a wise guy, when they getting ready to make you a wise guy, you got to kick into them. You got to go out, commit a crime, and half of your money you got to give them. Boom, taxes. Do some work, you got to give them taxes. And then you got to give them, to even drive, you got to give them taxes every year. You got to pay something every year to drive. You got to pay something every year for insurance just to drive. You got to pay some kind of insurance just to get buried. You know, that's all it is to that. So, the mafia, you know, this country was founded on these kind of principles. It started way back with Alexander the Great. When he started conquering countries, see, and no question about it, these cats could fight. Caucasian could fight. Military strategy, and he don't play fair anyway. I mean, we used to have some rules to fighting, you know. I mean, we give justice to the enemy. You know, we try to keep everything honest. You know, we try to be honorable. Be an honorable soldier. But the Caucasian come in, he shoot you in your back, poison you, put diseases. All is fair in war. That's what he say. All is fair in love and war. So we wasn't on these kind of levels. Matter of fact, we weren't thinking about warring all the time. We were thinking about great experimenting, you know, scientific achievements, building pyramids that coincide, that line up with the universe. You know what I'm saying? We was ahead of the Caucasian. Caucasian was in caves. So now we bombing to this caveman, which is a devil, and we gonna say we the child of God. And y'all think that Jesus wasn't a warrior, and because y'all the white man say turn the other cheek and all this kind of stuff, and there's evidence showing that none of the prophets, Solomon, they were warriors. David, warriors. Even Moses, warrior. So where y'all get off, you know, all of a sudden y'all gonna do something like Mahatma Gandhi and turn the other cheek and all this crazy stuff and don't even protect yourself. You became so submissive to the Caucasian that this now generation of tough guys, they'd rather shoot up themselves than to go up against this Caucasoid. You know, and I'm gonna tell you about my generation on the next video. And I want y'all to listen to this, you know. When I moved over on Finkel Avenue, they call it the FAs. These young cats call it the FAs. Or the 5 Mile Road, or you know, Pony Down. These were the names that they gave us over there on Finkel Avenue. But I'm gonna tell you, the early beginnings, we wasn't scared to fight. We wasn't afraid. We fought the police. We fought the whiteys, the white hot rodders, the white motorcycle gang, and we won. So, you know, I don't even think Farrakhan and them, Farrakhan, the FOI didn't battle like we battled. You know, Dexter, Finkel, Linwood, man, we battled, man, some whiteys at the State Fair, Palmer Park, you know. So I ain't got time to tell you how we did it, but next video, listen up. This is back in 56. From 56 on up to the 1967 rise. This is Black Light. Peace, power, and soul.